Hey, you guys like TMZ? Who came up with this, huh? Some TV executive walks into the television network, says, okay, I got an idea for a show, okay? It's a show about celebrities getting out of cars and walking through doorways. I know you guys like TMZ, though. A lot of people like it. It's our generation's thing. We came up with it, you know, the internet, all this stuff. Let me say something good about TMZ. In fact, after the show, everyone go get on your Twitter, you know. All get on Twitter, you get on Twitter, we'll twat each other. Send out this little tweet for me. Creator of TMZ, Harvey Levin, is the Walter Cronkite of our generation. Okay? Right? Maybe that one doesn't deserve a right? Well, think about it though, man. Like, sure, our parents had Walter Cronkite. He reported on Neil Armstrong taking his first steps on the moon. We've got Harvey Levin. He reports on Miley Cyrus walking into a Kentucky Fried Chicken. Things aren't that bad. We got cool stuff now too. Our generation has cool stuff now too, just like our parents had cool stuff. Sure, they had Elvis Presley. Well, we got Justin Timberlake. Yeah, there you go, right? Our parents had the Beatles, Whoopie-Doo, right? We have the Jonas Brothers, man. Yeah, sure, our parents had Cary Grant. Big deal, we got Matthew McConaughey. Right? We got 500 channels. 499 of them are crap. We got 12 new American Idols every year that we got to keep track of. Got to keep track of 12 American Idols a year for the rest of our lives. What are we going to do with Ruben Studdard in 20 years? When I was a kid, we had Michael Jackson. There was one of him. He lasted 30 years. Now we got to worry about what all these people are doing. Hey, you hear Fantasia Barrino's got a new show. Oh, good. You know, it's clogging up our brains, clogging up valuable space in our minds, you know? Hey, you hear Constantine Maroulis is on Broadway. Oh, really? Let me make a note of that. Yeah, Fantasia, exactly. Let's talk about that shit when we should be talking about something else, right? Taylor Hicks this, fucking Carrie Underwood that. I don't give a fuck, right? Fuck it. I like that. You guys are awesome. Seriously though, I like bands, man. I grew up listening to music. I grew up playing in college radio station. You know, I like punk rock music. I like rock and roll. I like hip hop music. I like early 90s hip hop, you know. I like 1940s hip hop music. I like bands. I like bands that, like, you know, go on the road and do all this fucking shit with their arms and shit. They write their own songs. They come up with their own music. They try to sound different than anybody else, you know, not trying to do like a Stevie Wonder impression, you know. You know, they don't just show up in a shopping mall parking lot and get shoved through that same funnel and given the Ellen DeGeneres stamp of approval, you know. I mean, I like Ellen DeGeneres. I think she's a funny lady. But I just have a feeling that any music that she likes, I don't want to listen to. You call me crazy, but I have a feeling if I could get my hands on Ellen DeGeneres' iPod for a second and push play, actual shit would come out of the headphones. Actual wet dribbling down the side of her fucking face. Wet shit. I want bands that work for it. I want bands that came up with something that worked for it, you know? That did something. Not just won some fucking contest, right? You know, like I like Play Aiken, right? playing, and sure, I don't wish anything bad on him. I hope he lives to be 97 years old. And when he dies, I hope nobody mentions it. Okay? I hope I haven't heard any of the shitty singing in 50 years, and I hope Jay-Z's playing on the radio. That's what I wish for.